continued endeavor to recognize and motivate the spice export fraternity with a view to promote export of spices from India. The presentation of trophies and awards includes trophies for top 3 exporters of spices and spice products and awards for 18 topmost exporters for each category, that are pepper, cardamom small, cardamom large, chilies, ginger, turmeric, coriander, cumin, fennel, fenugreek, nutmeg and mace, spice mixes, curry powder, spice oils and oleoresins, mint and mint products, spices and branded consumer packs, organic spices, topmost exporter of spices from northeastern region and topmost exporter of spices and spices products among new entrepreneurs. Further certificates of merit are awarded to the exporters for remarkable growth in exports over the previous year. The winners of the Spices Export Awards during 2019-2020 and 2020-21 were finalized and recommended based on the details received from shortlisted exporters by a subcommittee consisting of officers from the Spices Board, RBI, DGFT, EIA, AGMA, Customs and FEO, and approved by the board. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming on stage Honorable Minister, Commerce and Industry, Government of India, Shri Piyush Goyal ji. I request our dignitaries from Spice Board to please join us on stage. Shri Amardeep Singh Bhatia, IAS, Mr. Santosh Kumar Sarangi, IAS, Mr. D. Satyan, IFS, and Mr. B.N. Jha. I request our dignitaries to please join us on stage. Now that we have Honorable Minister right here with us, quickly before we commence with the awards ceremony, I request Amarjeet sir to kindly come to the dais, welcome the gathering, and of course Honorable Minister Saab.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a privilege to have Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textiles amongst us for this World Spices Congress. It's also a privilege to be part of this, this function for the awards ceremony. Sir, before we go on to the award ceremony, I'll just give a brief on the event that we have organized. This is the 14th World Spices Congress. We have around 1,300 registrations for this event, around 760 domestic delegates, 136 foreign delegates, which would have gone up by today, and around 156 exhibitors. There are exporters, there are service providers, there are manufacturers of equipment and instruments, and there are 5 associations also who are participating in this event. We have a commodity pavilion and an experience zone, and also we have a launch pad for new product launches, and a separate space for tech talk related to spices. We have parallelly tracks on business and technology sessions, technical sessions, which are focusing on applications, opportunities the world over, and the market requirements. We've had useful sessions since yesterday, focused around the world of spices. As you are aware, sir, there are new opportunities which are being created the world over as the world realizes the importance of spices in health as a health product, in addition to the traditional uses as for creation of aroma, flavors, and colors in food. So there's a lot of diversification possibilities which are emerging. Along with that, innovation also is happening in the world of spices, which is something which is being shared not only in the exhibitions which are being organized, but also during the parallel business and technical sessions that we've had over the last 1.5 days. There are also challenges on account of climate change, customer expectations, and the related food safety regulations which different countries across the world are bringing in, which is also something on which a lot of sharing has taken place during the last 1.5 days. There's also realization of the shifting production patterns which are likely to happen on account of climate change, and also the need to take advantage of the existing ecosystem in the country, in the region, to move further up in the value chain. Around 50% of our products, as of today, the total production that we have, around 11 million metric ton, out of which around 15% is exported. So around 50% of that is value-added products, and we have a share of around 35% of the global market. So there's a realization that we need to move up on the value chain, in the value chain, instead of only exporting whole spices, have greater value-added products exported. Keeping all this in mind, we have around 22 awards and trophies and 25 certificates which the Spice Board awards to the various exporters. These are based on export returns which the Spice Board obtains from the stakeholders, from the manufacturers. There's a very robust process which is followed by the Spices Board in verification of these. There's a committee set up by the board which looks into it. It consists of nomination from DGFT, from Spices Board, from ECGC, from RBI, and it screens and gives a recommendation. So there are an overall 18 categories of spice commodities which are given. For each category, export awards are given, and there is an award for overall exports also, and there are 4 special category awards, including for Northeast, for women entrepreneurs, which are awarded awarded annually. Now these awards are for the year 2019-20 and 2020-21. As you are aware, we could not hold this Spices Congress for some time. So these 2 years awards are going to be awarded today by Honorable Minister. So with that, I would like to once again welcome the Honorable Minister for this event, and we look forward to words of advice from him and also giving of the awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. Before I invite our chief guest, our guest of honor, to the dais to address the gathering, there's a little bit that I would like to share with each and every one of you about sir. He is the Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Textiles, and leader of the Rajya Sabha. He has also held the portfolio of Minister of Railways, Finance, Corporate Affairs, Coal and Power, New and Renewable Energy, and Mines previously. In his tenure as Minister of Commerce and Industry, India achieved its highest ever exports. He led the signing of a free trade agreement with UAE, the fastest ever negotiated FTA globally, and the India-Australia Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement, India's first ever agreement with a developed country after a decade. He oversaw the launch of production-linked incentive schemes to bring manufacturing at the center stage and emphasize its significance in driving growth and creating jobs. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I request Honorable Minister Sir to please join me at the dais and share his words with this gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the icons of our country, please welcome Shri Piyush Goyal ji.
Thank you very much, Madam. My colleagues from the Ministry of Commerce, Shri Amardeep Singh Bhatia ji, Additional Secretary and also Chairman of Spices Board, Shri Santosh Sarangi, the Director General of Foreign Trade, Shri D. Satyan, the Secretary Spices Board, Shri Bashish Narayan Jha, Director Spices Board, all the very distinguished captains of industry, office bearers of various associations associated with the spice industry and also with today's very important event, all the participants of the exhibition, some of which I saw as I came in today, friends who are associated with the industry in one way or the other, all the international delegates and buyers who have come in from across the world, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to compliment Mr. Satyan under the leadership of Shri Amardeep Bhatia for having organized this very important World Spice Congress. Even though it's the 14th World Spice Congress, it's happening after nearly a 7-year hiatus. And I'm glad that they've been able to break the jinx and have this conference this year. Only as many of us are aware, when you do some good work, there's only more work to be done. When you cross a mountain, you find there are many more mountains to cross before you. And therefore, before I talk further, I'd like to make a request to Mr. Bhatia and Mr. Satyan and Mr. Jha. While I'm very happy that you've had this conference, this Congress, I was seeing the lovely program that you've put together. There's a lot of technical sessions, a lot of motivational discussions have happened during the last 2 days. Will continue until tomorrow when there are business sessions. There's also it opens up, the exhibition opens up to the public at large. I'm also happy you're doing it in my home city of Mumbai. For me, of course, it's a very auspicious day because your Congress is sandwiched between two very important programs for me. In the morning, early morning rather, 7:30, we have concluded the puja of Yashobhumi, one of the largest, rather the country's largest convention center, which has been set up by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade at Dwarka in New Delhi. तो अभी पूजा करके वहां से एयरपोर्ट आके फ्लाइट लेके आपके पास सीधा आया. Tomorrow the Honorable Prime Minister will dedicate to the nation this huge and very, very impressive exhibition center, complex, convention center. It's been appropriately named Yashobhumi. And after the Honorable Prime Minister's dedication to the nation Lokarpan program tomorrow, we will also be having the launch of the Vishwakarma Yojana at the august hands of the Prime Minister tomorrow at 11:30. So I've just done the puja of the new complex. I've come here to attend the Spice Congress and award some of the prize winners. Is that also there today? Congratulations to all the award winners for your excellent performance, for your wonderful work that you have done, for the wonderful achievements of the industry. And from here I go straight to Siddhivinayak Temple to pay my obeisance to Lord Ganesh, and then take Ganesh from Mumbai to Delhi, जहाँ मेरे घर पे उनका स्थापना करूँगा 19 तारीख को. So for me it's really an auspicious day to be amongst you. And on this auspicious occasion, I would like to request you that sometime in January or February, calendar 24, let us organize the world's largest exposition, conference and symposium of the spice industry in Delhi. It should truly be world class. We should invite countries who are even our competitors to come and exhibit there. We should have all the players of this industry who should be attending this conference, who should be exhibiting their products, goods and services. I hope I have the support of the entire industry who is sitting here. मुझे बताया गया यहाँ 125 एग्जिबिटर्स हैं. दिल्ली में अगर दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी कॉन्फ्रेंस करनी है तो कितने एग्जिबिटर्स होंगे पूरे देश से? मैंने 1000 कहा था, मेरे अधिकारियों में हिम्मत नहीं थी, जनता से आवाज सही आती है. मैंने अभी 1000 कहा, ये बोलते हैं साहब 1000 मुश्किल होगा. किसने कहा 1000? काइंडली स्टैंड अप. Thank you very much, sir, and thank you for the confidence the industry has in our country, in Bharat. That is the confidence that Prime Minister Modi wants to see in all of us. That is the new India. Ye Naya Bharat hai. And I have also told them we should invite exhibitors from our competition countries also. India is second to none in this world. Invite all the competition. Let the world see our capabilities compared to the others so that we can expand our business, so that our 4 billion exports can become value-added exports as we go forward, rather than just exporting spice in the raw form. We should look at greater and greater degree of value addition. And what should be our target for 2030 in exports? आवाज आपसे ही आनी चाहिए, अब अधिकारियों को नहीं पूछूंगा. आप बताइए 2030 तक भारत से निर्यात कितना होगा? आज $4 बिलियन का निर्यात है. डबल तो ऑर्डिनरी कोर्स में हो जाएगा, उसमें फिर क्या बड़ी बात होगी. वाओ, नहीं ये कोई बोली नहीं लग रही है, ऑक्शन नहीं है. Let's set a practical target. We are at 4 billion. I'm only talking of 5 years from now. We'll have to start building up bigger markets, newer markets. We'll have to look at creating factories for value-added products. Let's aim for $10 billion of exports. Let's be practical about it. $10 billion of export by 2030. And if we do better, that's even better. Nobody is stopping us from going higher than that. But this is the minimum export value, MEV, for the spices sector by 2030. And for which we'll need all of you to really focus your energies and attention. Look at all of you working towards greater value addition, capturing newer markets, looking at expanding existing markets, and frankly, it's not at all difficult. Because we have nearly 35 million, 3.5 crore भारत मूल के लोग विश्व में रहते हैं. Actually, if you will see practically, this 35 million Indians themselves can add a lot of value to your business. The spices that they will consume and which they will encourage their friends to consume when they invite people over for festivals, for marriages, for other things. I think they themselves will become your brand ambassadors and help you grow the market, be it in the Middle East, be it in America or UK, Canada or Australia. The potential is immense. So I've set a very modest target, but I do hope you will try to exceed that and really make this nation proud of your achievements. In a way, spices unite India. The spices of India resonate across the country. The spices of India also reflect the rich cultural heritage, our traditions, our well-known trading power that India was. We've all heard of the spice route, right? We have to once again bring back that old charm that spices had across the world, that Indian spices had across the world. And therefore I'm saying we should invite our competition, we should invite buyers from all over the world in larger numbers than we have been able to get in this World Spice Congress, and let us make the 2024 edition then an annual feature. उसके बाद कोई एक भी साल मिस नहीं होना चाहिए. और दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी, India doesn't settle for second best anymore. Is that right? भारत अब विश्व स्तरीय काम करेगा और हमको वर्ल्ड लीडर बनना है. उसके लिए हमारे एग्रीकल्चर को भी जोड़ना पड़ेगा. Maybe you can do it along with Agriculture Ministry. You will all also have to support our farmers so that they produce better quality, higher volumes. ऐसा नहीं हो कि आप सब एक्सपोर्ट कर दो और हम सब भारत में उपभोक्ता को महंगा हो जाए spices. We'll have to ensure that adequate production is there. And believe me, there's tremendous potential. I saw during COVID, the demand for turmeric went up hugely. Now Indian turmeric is known all over the world. And if we really put our focus on it, the $200 million of export that we are doing on turmeric can actually alone become $2 billion. Just turmeric alone. If we put our focus, energy, do value addition, market it for all the strengths that turmeric has. I'm just picking one example. जो हमको रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में हल्दी तो हम सब देखते हैं. शादी ब्याह तक में हल्दी का बहुत महत्व है हमारे देश में. हल्दी कुमकुम मुंबई और महाराष्ट्र में बड़े रूप में मनाया जाता है. पूजा में हल्दी जरूर होती है. तो मेरे ख्याल से even just picking up from this one example, we should look at really taking India to the rest of the world. For those delegates who have come from other parts of the world, I'm told there are about 700-800 delegates. Total more than 1,000 delegates who have come from all across India and abroad. Really delighted that you have chosen to join us for the World Spice Congress. I hope you enjoy our hospitality, enjoy the various cuisines, and also do successful business collaborations during this visit to Mumbai. The exceptional performance that our award winners have shown deserve the highest accolades, and I do hope you will continue your remarkable performance, high standards, and set the bar even higher in the future. So that I just met an old friend who's exporting to 90 countries. We need to do this kind of extraordinary performance in the spice sector so that Bharat gets recognized across the world. Maybe you should also, Sarangi ji and Bhatia ji, consider whether we can have some kind of a recognition of a Bharat brand or a Bharat certification, which helps our spices capture world markets, and how we can look at really high quality products going from the country. Don't allow any substandard products which can spoil the image of Bharat, leaving India or Indian shores. Friends, the theme that you have chosen for this World Congress is around the word spices, sustainability, productivity, and innovation. I could actually add another I, inclusiveness. In spices you have an E, greater exports, or you could use E to say exclusivity. The Indian spice should be exclusive. It should have a premium when you go to the world market. So your P also has a premium associated with it. When you look at the importance of spices, you will run out of adjectives, but that is the importance, the amount of words that we can use to reflect the power of spices sector is actually incalculable. I don't think any of us has one meal also which may not have one or the other spice. Is that right? In our day-to-day cuisine, in our homes, in the hotels, when we are having celebrations, festivals, the spicy food, the spices in our food add taste. And that's what makes Indian cuisines an attractive cuisine worldwide. And I do think that while we have been very pioneering in promoting spices, now the time has come for us to go that extra mile, to cross some more mountains, to look at capturing world markets. And in a way, what better time than the G20 presidency to have the World Spices Congress. On the sidelines of the presidency, we saw the launch of the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor. It starts from Southeast Asia, passes through India, goes along to the Gulf countries and the Middle Eastern countries, and thence on to Europe. Isn't that somewhat like the spices route of the past? So we should be actually looking up to this new initiative that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched along with other world leaders on the sidelines of the very, very successful Indian presidency, the Leaders Summit that we've just had at the Bharat Mandapam in Delhi. It's an appropriate opportunity for us to bring back the glory of the old spices route. It's an opportunity for us to celebrate the flavors of India. It's an opportunity for us to look at all the versatility that India offers through the spice business. And let's go to the world. Let's go to capture world markets. Just like life probably would be incomplete without celebrations, I think food would be incomplete without spices. And we should make this an essential ingredient across the world. वैसे तो चाय में भी cardamom नहीं हो तो मजा नहीं आता है, ginger नहीं हो तो मजा नहीं आता है. Am I right? And in fact, the tea with elaichi or tea with various spices actually adds a lot of flavor, adds value to our tea also. So if we all work together, just like Bharat is the spice bowl of the world, being one of the largest producers and consumers of spices, we should encourage other countries to increase their usage of spices. We have a lot to offer, whether it is saffron from Kashmir, kesar, huge potential worldwide, and I think it gets a very high value also. Whether it is Kerala's unmatched black pepper, Gujarat's ginger, or Nagaland's chili. I think there's so much that India has to offer to the rest of the world. The story of Indian spices should be talked about, should be written about across the world. In fact, I'm told Vasco da Gama had come to India following the spice route, looking for capturing the Indian market. And, or rather, he came searching for another continent but landed up here and then took the spices all over the world. So we have a lot that we can offer to the world. Let's not let this opportunity go by. Let's see how our grandmother's remedies can become the remedies of the world. We saw that in COVID in a large measure. And can we all shoot to make India the preferred source of spices and capture the imagination of the rest of the world? If we all work together, if we all work as a team, we can truly spice up our world of commerce, our world of exports, our image of Bharat across the world. Let's delight the world with the magic of spices. Let's preserve this magic for future generations. So my warmest wishes to all of you on this very, very important occasion. Let's take our spices to be a part of every palate in the world, and once again wish all the award winners, all the talented and successful business persons from the spices industry, congratulations, all the very best for a glorious future, and my best wishes to the World Spice Congress. I hope it is a grand success and only a precursor to an even grander event. I leave the details to all of you to work out in consultation with our industry. All the very best to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your extremely encouraging and inspiring words. हमारी इस सभा को संबोधित करने के लिए बहुत धन्यवाद. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start with the Spice Excellence Awards. I'm going to request Honorable Minister, sir, to please come forward and do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, like yesterday, I'm going to be calling out the name of the organizations that are going to be winning the awards. I request the owners and the team members to please join us on stage. You may enter the stage from my left and exit from my right. All right, I hope everybody is excited. Let's see the very first category. The very first category winning the award is Topmost Exporter of Spices and Spice Products during 2019 and 2020. The winner is Synthite Industries Private Limited, Kerala. They are also going to be winning Topmost Exporter of Spice, Oils and Oleoresins during 2019-2020. Third Topmost Exporter of Spices and Spice Products during 2020-2021. And Appreciation for Export of Mint and Mint Products during 2019-2020. Do we have the representatives? Big congratulations to Synthite Industries. Meanwhile, I'm going to call upon stage our next winner. Topmost Exporter of Spices and Spice Products during 2021. The winner is NK Agro Exports India Private Limited from Andhra Pradesh. Coming up on stage is NK Agro Exports India Private Limited from Andhra Pradesh, winning topmost exporters of spices and spice products in the year 2020-2021. They're also winning topmost exporter of chilies during 2020 and 2021. My next winner for the second topmost exporter of spice and spice products during 1920 and 2021 is Plant Lipids Private Limited from Kerala. Let's welcome on stage Plant Lipids Private Limited. The team has joined us here from Kerala. Ladies and gentlemen, why don't I hear any applause? It's reward and recognition time. Our next category is third topmost exporter of spices and spice products during 1920. The winning company is Siddharth Corporation Private Limited from Maharashtra. The next winner for topmost exporter of cumin during 1920 is Jabs International Private Limited. They are also winning the title for topmost exporter of cardamom large during 1920 and 2021 and topmost exporter of ginger during 1920 and 2021. Please put your hands together for Jabs International Private Limited from Maharashtra. Please join me in welcoming now on stage topmost exporter of cumin during 2020 and 2021 and topmost exporter of fennel during 2020-2021, Vinay Kumar and Company from Gujarat. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to welcome on stage the topmost exporter of cumin during 2020-2021 and topmost exporter of fennel during 2020-2021, Vinay Kumar and Company from Gujarat. Our next winner for topmost exporter of chilies during 1920 is Vijay Krishna Spice Farms Private Limited. Let's welcome on stage Vijay Krishna Spice Farms Private Limited from Karnataka. My next category is topmost exporter of turmeric during 1920 and 2021 and topmost exporter of fenugreek during 1920-2021, Lakshmi Enterprises, Maharashtra. Our next category is topmost exporter of spice mixes and curry powders during 1920 and 2021. Topmost exporter of spices in branded consumer packs during 1920 and 2021. Please welcome on stage now Eastern Condiments Private Limited from Kerala. Ladies and gentlemen, please give all our winners a big hand. Our next category is topmost exporter of cardamom small during 1920 and 2021. Please put your hands together for Samex India Private Limited, Maharashtra. Topmost exporter of cardamom small during 2019, 2020 and 2020-2021. Samex India Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our winners. My next category is topmost exporter of pepper during 1920 and 2021. The winner is AVG McCormick Ingredients Private Limited, Kerala. आप सभी से निवेदन है जब भी हमारे विनर्स मंच पर आए प्लीज हम उनका ढेर सारी तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें. The next category is topmost exporter of coriander during 1920-2021. PC Kannan and Company, Tamil Nadu. The next award for topmost exporter of fennel during 1920 goes to Asian Food Industries, Gujarat. हमारी अगली कैटेगरी है टॉपमोस्ट एक्सपोर्टर ऑफ नटमेग इन मेज ड्यूरिंग 1920-2021 एंड द विनर इज KM Ganatra and Company, Maharashtra. Topmost exporter of organic spices during 1920 and 2021. Bergwerk Organic India Private Limited, Madhya Pradesh. हमारे सभी विजेताओं के लिए लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए. Top exporter of organic spices, Bergwerk Organic India from Madhya Pradesh with us on stage. The next category is topmost exporter of spices among new entrepreneurs during 1920. Please welcome on stage Mahaganpati Spices, Andhra Pradesh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final trophy. Appreciation for export of mint and mint products during 2020-2021. Please welcome on stage Spice Rich Seasonings Private Limited from Kerala. We're also going to be handing over Certificate of Merit to some of the organizations for their exemplary work in the spice industry. Please welcome on stage NK Agro Exports India Private Limited from Andhra Pradesh. The next company I would like to call upon is MR Agro Industries, Gujarat. Certificate of Merit being presented to MR Agro Industries, Gujarat for the year 1920. The next name I would like to call upon is Jai Dattatreya Trading Company, Gujarat. Jai Dattatreya Trading Company, Gujarat for 1920 and 2021. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming on stage Olam Agro India Private Limited for the year 1920. Can we have the team from Olam Agro India Private Limited, Kerala, joining us on stage? Moving forward, the next name I would like to call upon is Uma Udyog for 1920. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage Uma Udyog from West Bengal for 1920. The next company is Shiv Kumar Mahavir Kumar from Andhra Pradesh, and they're winning the Certificate of Merit for the year 1920. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage RK Enterprises West Bengal for the year 1920. Requesting the team from RK Enterprises West Bengal for 1920 to please quickly come up on stage. Moving forward, the next name is Bhailal Trikamlal and Company from Gujarat. They're winning this for the year 1920. Bhailal Trikamlal and Company from Gujarat for 1920. Moving forward, the next name is Nishant Export Kerala for 1920 and 2021. Let us now welcome on stage Bride Fame International from Gujarat. They're winning this for 1920 and 2021. Our next winner is Karbi Anglong Agro Processing Industry from Assam, and this is for the year 1920. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on stage Karbi Anglong Agro Processing Industry. Meanwhile, I'm going to call upon the next winner, MH International Assam, again for 1920 and 2021. Do we have the team from MH International present here? Quickly moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arjuna Natural Private Limited from Kerala, winning this for the year 2020-2021. Arjuna Natural Private Limited from Kerala 2020-2021. The next name is Indian Products Private Limited from Karnataka for 2020-2021. I see that the applause has dried out, ladies and gentlemen. Come on! We've added additional lights at the back so I can see all of you today. Next, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ITC Limited from Andhra Pradesh for the year 2020-2021. Let's hear it for ITC Limited Andhra Pradesh, and welcome on stage now AK Natural Ingredients Private Limited from Kerala, and they're winning this for 2020-2021. The next name is Venkaturama International LLP from Andhra Pradesh, and they're winning this certificate of merit for 2020-2021. Ladies and gentlemen, now please put your hands together for MAS Enterprises Limited, Kerala, again for 2020-2021. We have Venkatrama International LLP making its way on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please hear it for Venkatrama International LLP? The next name is MAS Enterprises Limited, Kerala. Next, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vidya Herbs Private Limited, Karnataka for 2020-2021. The next name, ladies and gentlemen, is Vidya Herbs Private Limited from Karnataka. Meanwhile, I'm going to call upon the next winner, AB Mauri Private Limited, Karnataka, for the year 2020-2021. Can we have the team from AB Mauri joining us on stage? The next name winning the certificate of merit is Vijay Krishna Spice Farms Private Limited, Karnataka, and this is for the year 2020-2021. Ladies and gentlemen, once again requesting all of you to please give all the winners today a big round of applause. Do we have the team of Vijay Krishna Spice Farms Private Limited here? My next winner is Net Spice Processing India Private Limited, Kerala. Next, ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome on stage Jalal Foods Private Limited, Gujarat, for the year 2020-2021. My next winner is NB Enterprise Assam for 2020-2021. Let's have the team from NB Enterprise joining us on stage. NB Enterprise Assam, are you here? The last and the final name winning the certificate of merit is Synesis Tea Company, Assam. Synesis Tea Company, Assam for 2020-2021. A big congratulations to all the winners. सभी winners को हमारी पूरी team की तरफ से बहुत सारी बधाइयाँ. We have a gala dinner which is going to be happening in the evening, so I think all of you have triple reasons to celebrate. Before we conclude this session, I request our dignitaries from Spices Board on stage to present a token of our appreciation to Hon'ble Minister of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, Shri Piyush Goyal ji. Yes, इसी बात पर ladies and gentlemen एक बार जोरदार तालियां. हमारे लिए सर ये बहुत गर्व की बात है कि आप अपना कीमती समय निकाल यहाँ पर आए हो. Like sir said today, his presence here is sandwiched. Sir has just mentioned, this beautiful art piece created by our very own homegrown spices is going to be placed in the Spices Board office in New Delhi. Ladies and gentlemen, in Kerala. Wonderful. That's a lovely incentive. Thank you very much, sir. Can we hear it for sir? Once again, loudly. Before we move for lunch, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to request Mr. Jha to please join us on stage and to kindly thank Honorable Minister for joining us here.
Thank you very much. Respected Chief Guest, Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs and Food, Public Distribution, Textiles and Government of India, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi Sahab, IAS Additional Secretary, Director General of Foreign Trade, Shri Amandeep Singh Bhatia, IAS Additional Secretary and Chairman, Spices Board, Shri D. Satyan, IFS Secretary, Spices Board. Award winners, delegates, invitees, and our partners in organizing World Spice Congress 2023. It gives me immense pleasure, and I consider it a privilege and honor to deliver the vote of thanks before this August gathering. Before that, let me congratulate all the awardees for winning spectacular awards for the exceptional performance in export of spices. Let this award day be an encouraging spirit for reaching new heights. As said by Mantriji, we will definitely be achieving $10 billion within 5 years of time. That guides the entrepreneurs involved in spices exports and all those who wish to venture into this spicy field. On this occasion, we are extremely privileged and honored to have the presence of the Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs and Food and Public Distribution, Textiles, Shri Piyush Goyal ji, on behalf of the Indian spice industry, Spices Board, and everyone gathered here. I thank you, sir, for taking time off your busy schedule and being here with us to present the award to the winners. Thank you very much, sir. And we are very grateful to you, sir, for being here. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to all the dignitaries on and off the dais, Shri Santosh Kumar Sarangi Sahab, IAS, Additional Secretary, Director General of Foreign Trade, Shri Amandeep Singh Bhatia Sahab, IAS, Additional Secretary and Chairman, Spices Board, Shri D. Satyan, IFS Secretary, Spices Board. Thank you, sirs, for your presence, guidance, and support. I congratulate and thank all the award winners. Thank you all. I would also like to thank all the distinguished invitees, delegates, speakers, exhibitors, event partners, media, and all who are present in this August gathering. Thank you all. I also wish to express my deep sense of gratitude to event volunteers, colleagues, and each and every one of the Spices fraternity for your effort in bringing this event to a grand success. Thank you all. Have a wonderful World Spice Congress Day. Thank you.
I thank Mr. Jha for delivering the vote of thanks, ladies and gentlemen. With this, we conclude the awards ceremony. We're going to take a break for lunch. We will resume the next sessions at 3 p.m. Requesting those of you who would like to attend it, we have a couple of product launches, a book launch, and we also have some tech talks. So I request you all to be back here in the auditorium by 3 p.m. and please enjoy lunch. Lunch is being served in Hall 2. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.